Hi, I am Ramona Crabtree-Falkner and I am the owner of Authentic Life Journey. I have been a holistic wellness facilitator for over 20 years and I love offering spaces that invite the participants to really dive into themselves, to get connected, to move away from the noise of the world and just take a little bit of time to evaluate where our energy is going and where it's being drained so that we can reset, we can reclaim, and we can restore. So my retreats are always intended to be a safe haven, a sacred container for women to come together and explore together and feel seen together, and to know that whatever it is that we are doing in this space together is for ultimately your betterment. I always build my retreats with space. So I believe in the power of restoration. So a lot of what you experience within these retreats is the opportunity to have some downtime because we're on the go all the time. We don't want to go on retreat and be running the whole time. So all of that being said, we do have organized spaces, but I do create pockets of time for you to do whatever it is that your heart's calling you to do. In addition to that, this particular retreat here in Montana is going to be such a magical experience. I found a beautiful home for us to utilize for the retreat, and in that home we're going to have a communal breakfast and lunch, kind of continental style for both of those, and then for dinner we'll have something that's either catered or brought in and shared with our community of women that are together for this time. One of the things I love doing is the very first night that we come together, we'll come in and have some intention together, setting that intention of our time together for the duration of the retreat, but also we're going to commune. We're going to just enjoy each other's company and find a way to start making those connections, because we're going to be in that container with these beautiful souls for the weekend. So we want to make sure that we're just creating that space for connection, and connection's so important. I don't know about you, but when I go to spaces like this, I always walk away feeling seen and heard and honored, and those are the spaces that I really love to create. This particular retreat is going to be set a little outside of town. So know that when it comes to your transportation, you're going to want to get a car, because you'll need to get yourself to and from the location. And what I do is, once I have all of our retreat participants together, then I'll begin to get you connected with one another if you feel like you want to have a car share with somebody. So I do everything I can to bring the experience of community into every moment. The last retreat that we did, the ladies all hopped in a car together, never having met one another, and by the time that they arrived to our location, they were all fast friends. So it's really pretty magical to see what happens, and I've had that happen twice. We did it once in Puerto Rico and once in Sedona, and both of those occasions the women just came in and were like, wow, I've really made some really great relationship moments already, and we hadn't even started the retreat. So but that first night we're gonna have charcuterie and wine and just a real chill night. The space of Montana is so beautiful. I was just out there doing a research trip, and back in October, and we went to Yellowstone, and seeing the buffalo on the side of the road whenever you were driving through Yellowstone Park was just mind-blowing for me. And so I'm really hopeful that we're going to be able to tap into some experiences like that too, where we get to see the greatness of our earth through nature. In addition, I am going to be taking you all to a hot springs. The hot springs in Montana are another magical, beautiful space to just relax and restore and find solace. When we're in our retreat home, we will have yoga, we'll have sound healing, we'll have sacred circles. That will be in the morning and in the later afternoon, early evening. And as I said, you'll have some pockets of time for rest. On the days that we're doing the excursions, we may not have those pockets of time just because we have a whole program that we are really building the day around. So I hope that if you are considering this retreat, that you will know that my heart is here to support you, to honor you, and to create an environment that feels safe and secure and available for you to be your authentic self and to take some time to return to your inner knowing where all of your answers reside. So with that, I thank you so much for considering joining me, and I hope to see you there. If you have any questions, you can message me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I hope you'll consider joining us to the Roots of the Wild Soul retreat. Take care.